Hello, I'm Miss Claire from the Chattanooga Public Library. Welcome to Preschool Storytime. Preschool Storytime is for children ages 3 to 5, but all are welcome. And today we're reading about apples. Our first book is called The Little Green Hen by Allison Murray, and it's published by Candlewick Press. Once on top of a hill grew a beautiful, old, and very fruitful apple tree. And in the hollow of this trunk lived a little green hen. Can you see the little green hen in there? She lived in the trunk of a tree. The little green hen looked after the apple tree. She pruned the dead branches. She kept the pests under control, and she sowed the apple seeds so more trees and more apples would grow. But as the weeks went by and the seeds that she had planted began to grow, the little green hen realized that she would need some help to look after her new orchard. "Who would like to help me tend the apple trees?" asked the little green hen. "The branches need pruning." "Not I," said the peacock, who was busy preening himself. "I will," said the dog, who loved sticks. "Who will help me keep the pesky bugs from eating all the leaves?" asked the little green hen. "Not I," said the fox, who was much more interested in eating the little green hen. "I will," said the teensy brown sparrow, who was partial to pesky bugs. "And who will help me sow the apple seeds?" "Not I," said the fat ginger cat, who was far too busy lounging on a log in the sun. "I will," said the squirrel, who was very good at burying things where no one could find them. You think she's got helpers. Who she got? The sparrow and the squirrel and the dog. So the new friends helped the little green hen tend the orchard, and the orchard shared its bounty with them through spring, summer, and fall. Then down came the rain. It rained for days and weeks and more. The new friends stayed warm and dry in the old apple tree. Look at them in the apple tree. But Peacock couldn't stay in his hydrangea bush. The pond was overflowing. And Fox couldn't stay in his den, which was filling up with water. Luckily, there was just enough room for all of them on Cat's log. Can you see? They're all going to jump on that log with the cat, which drifted way across the floodwater until, "Look, it's the old apple tree," cried Cat. "Maybe the little green hen will help us. Quickly, paddle." They paddled as fast as they could. "Can you help them?" "Paddle, paddle, paddle." "Do you think the little green hen's can help them?" It was crowded inside the old apple tree, but the little green hen welcomed the newcomers warmly. Together, they waited for the rain to stop. She's got a lot of friends. Eventually, the sun came out and the floodwater began to disappear. The little green hen stepped out of the apple tree. "Who will help me clean up this mess?" she said to no one in particular. "We will," said Dog, Squirrel, and Sparrow. "And so will we," said Fox, Cat, and Peacock. The little green hen had never had so many enthusiastic helpers. They're all going to help clean up together. Good friends. Time passed, and the seedlings grew into a beautiful orchard. The rain still came, but the thirsty young tree roots soaked up the water, and floods were rare. The little green hen and her friends looked after the orchard, and the orchard looked after them. The food and shelter it provided were more than enough for who? What do you think? For everyone. Look, we have little chicks. And that's the little green hen. have a game for you. And this is, there's a worm hiding under one of these apples. So we're going to say little worm playing hide and seek. So can you tell me the colors of these apples? This one is green. Good job. This one, orange. And we have pink, yellow, red, and Miss Claire's favorite, purple. All right, where do you think the worm could be hiding? Little worm, playing hide and seek. Are you under the, should we start with the green one? Are you under the green apple? Let's take a peek. No. Little worm, playing hide and seek. Are you under the orange apple? Let's take a peek. No. Little worm, playing hide and seek. Are you under the pink? What do you think? No. Should have said, let's take a peek first. Little worm, playing hide and seek. Are you under the yellow apple? Let's take a peek. No. Little worm, playing hide and seek. Are you under the red apple? Let's take a peek. Oops, he wants to stay under the apple. There he is. There's our little worm. You think there's another one? Little worm, playing hide and seek. Are you under the purple apple? Let's take a peek. No, we just had one worm. So we have green, orange, pink, yellow, red, and purple. And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with our purple one, we have how many? 6. I need one more hand, didn't I? And that's little worm, playing hide and seek. Sometimes we play it several times and I hide them a few more times for you to find. Our next book is a little bit about fall, but it does talk about apples. And this is Sneeze, Big Bear Sneeze by Maureen Wright with illustrations by Will Hillenbrand. And it is published by Marshall Cavendish. The wind whipped through the autumn woods and swirled to the spot where Big Bear stood. She swirled the leaves right off the trees just as Big Bear let out a sneeze. The wind said, "Bear, can't you see? The leaves flew down because of me." Bear said, "Wind, it wasn't you. The leaves fell down when I sneezed. Achoo!" Can you sneeze with me like that? Achoo! Big Bear tried to nail the leaves back using a hammer and some tacks. What do you think? Are those leaves going to stay? You can't nail leaves back on a tree, can you? What's next? The wind kicked up and raced to the sky, swinging down low, then spinning up high. She said, "That bear knows nothing at all. I dropped the leaves because it's fall." Big Bear walked as the cold wind blew and came to a tree where apples grew. Just as Big Bear let out a achoo sneeze, branches shook in a very strong breeze. "Oh my," said Bear with an unhappy frown. Watching the apples drop to the ground, he knew as they fell with a thumping sound that sneezing had made them all fall down. There's the wind. The wind said, "Bear, can't you see? The apples dropped because of me." Bear said, "Wind, it wasn't you. The apples fell when I sneezed." Can you help me? Achoo! He put the apples on a branch of the tree, stacking each one carefully. They're not going to stay up there either, are they? Who's helping him? The little bunny? Rabbit's helping him. The wind swirled round the forest glen, dipping and whipping back again. She said, "That bear knows nothing at all. I drop the apples because it's fall." Big Bear lumbered down to the lake. 20 geese rested. Not one was awake. Look at them all sleeping with their heads tucked in. Just as Big Bear let out a sneeze, waves splashed up like a stormy sea. The geese flew off with a honking sound, flapping great wings above the ground. Can you honk like a goose? Honk, 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 honk. We have geese here in Tennessee. "Oh my," said Bear as he looked up high. "What have I done?" he said with a sigh. The wind said, "Bear, can't you see? The geese headed south because of me." Bear said, "Wind, it wasn't you. The geese flew away when I sneezed. Achoo!" The wind. Look at that wind. Oh my goodness. The wind spun round the autumn woods, then circled back to where Bear stood. She yelled, "Big Bear, I've had enough. I'm tired of this crazy, ridiculous stuff." Wind took a deep breath and let it out with a whirling, twirling, mighty shout. "I whip the leaves right out of the trees. I drop the apples whenever I please. I scare off the geese before they freeze and tickle your nose to make you sneeze. I do it all. I'm the autumn breeze." Big Bear listened and scratched his head. "You could have told me sooner," he said. The wind's deep sigh shook the sky. Bear said, "It's time to say goodbye." He ran to the safety of his den, deep in the heart of the forest glen. Suddenly, the door slammed shut. Big Bear's eyebrows shot right up. He jumped in bed and covered his head. "I know my sneeze didn't do that," he said. "It's only the wind on a blustery night, so no more sneezes." And he blew out the light. We're getting some autumn breezes right now, aren't we? We can tell it's fall. I hope it stayed there. I like it when it's nice and cool. Can you help me pretend we have a tree up here, and we're going to shake it? We're going to say, "Way up high in the apple tree, two little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the apples." Rub your tummy. Yum, were they good. We do that again. Way up high in the apple tree, two little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came some apples. Were they good. I like fresh apples, don't you? Let's see what we have next. I think we might read Honey Bunny. What do you think about Honey Bunny? Oh, I have the mouse and the apple. I think we're going to do that instead. I just changed my mind in midstream. That happens once in a while. Here is our apple. Oops, maybe we'll put it right in the middle. Here's our apple tree, and this is the apple that Mouse is hoping to find. Trying to not get a glare on here. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. One day, a little mouse saw an apple tree, and there was a red, ripe apple in it. And he thought, "I'm just going to sit and wait for it to fall. It looks delicious." And soon along came, do you know who this is? This is Hen. And Hen said, "Mouse, what are you doing?" "I'm waiting for the apple to fall." And Hen said, "Okay, I'll wait with you." So she did. Let's see if I might have to move this over. And who do you think this is? A goose. Goose came up and said, "What are you doing, Mouse?" And Hen said, "We're waiting for the apple to fall." And Goose said, "I will wait with you." And who do you think came along next? Who is this? Meh, meh. Goat. And Goat said, Mouse, what are you doing? And Goose said, we're waiting for the apple to fall. Well, I'll wait with you. So they waited and waited, and the apple didn't fall. And soon came the cow. The cow said, Mouse, what are you doing? And he said, Goat said, we are all waiting for the apple to fall. Well, I'll wait with you. So they waited for the apple to fall, and they waited, and they waited, and it didn't fall. Cow said, I have a good idea. Let's all jump up and down. Maybe we can shake that apple off the tree. So they jump, 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 jump. Can you jump, 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 jump? Didn't work. And they waited some more until Cow said, I don't want to wait anymore. It's probably hard or sour. And he left. And the goat and the goose and the hen left too. They didn't want to wait anymore. But Mouse was very patient, and Mouse waited and waited, and eventually the apple did fall. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't sour. It was the sweetest, juiciest apple Mouse had ever had. It's too bad they didn't wait. They could have shared that with him. It would have been yummy. Are you ready for, oops, almost tipped over my apples there. Are you ready for Hungry Bunny? This has a ribbon, but it's actually the bunny scarf. So this is Hungry Bunny by Claudia Rueda, and it is published by Chronicle Books. Uh-oh, I see. First page. Here I come. Grr, grr, grr. You know what that's supposed to be? Can you hear my tummy rumble? I'm one hungry bunny. His tummy is rumbling and gurgling. He's ready for lunch. It's time for a red, delicious, and hard to reach apple. What do you think he's going to do? Maybe you could help. Do you think you could help? Shake the book so that the apple falls down. It's not working. Not the leaves. Could you blow them away? Can you help me blow the leaves away? Need to clean up. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. He's got, the leaves are everywhere. They were stuck to him. Oh no, my scarf is blown away too. It's stuck in the tree, and I'm still hungry. You see a scarf up there? Or is this a scarf here? I got a scarf. Could you help me grab my scarf? Of course we can. There we go. Oh, once it on the next page. Will you help me place the scarf here and hold for me and hold it tight? I'll see if we can do that tight. So I can use it to climb the tree and pick those tasty apples. Do you see the dotted line where he wants me to put it? There. Think he's going to get the apples? I think so. Just one more. Uh-oh, how's he going to get down? Oh, great teamwork. I got them all. Can you hang on to that scarf for me? We'll keep it safe, won't we? Whoops, I'm running late. What an uphill battle. Wait a minute. Why am I going uphill? We can fix that. Can you tilt the book? Can I tilt the book so he's going downhill? Woo! Easy as pie. Now my wheels are turning. Why don't we have even more fun? Would you rock the book back and forth? This way? Do you think? Or this way? Forward and back? Zowie, keep going. And get ready to, I don't know what he thinks. Upturn. Woo! Can we turn around? Turn around one more time. Turn around. Oh my goodness. I don't think I would want to do that. Uh-oh. Get ready to tumble. Looks like he hit a rock, didn't he? Where'd all the apples go? Oops, I guess I upset the apple cart. Where are all the apples? Here they are. I'll just pick these up. On the road again. But what's this? Oh, how's he going to get across? Hey, I think I'm going to need some help. Can you use my scarf to make a bridge? Let's see if I can do this with it. I have to hold it tight here. And then I need to bend it, don't I? I need to, oops. There we go. Do you think you can make it across now? Wait. Does Claire have it on the red line? Pretty close. I think he can get across. I don't know that I would try juggling apples when I went across, though. Whew, perfect. Thank you. I'm at the end of my rope. Good thing I'm almost home. There's his rabbit hole. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Would you give me a little push? Push him. Push, push, push. I think that worked. Pop! Right on time for Mom's apple pie. What do you think? Not a bad apple in the bunch. Yum. I think there's a piece of pie on the next page, but I can't turn the page. We saved a piece for you. Oh, wasn't that nice? And you know what it says? Bunny would like to dedicate this book to you for all of your help with the harvest. That was very fun. I'm glad you could help me help Bunny. Right. That's our story time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I've had so much fun with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.